Yandy Smith is the subject of a stunning story that is making the rounds on the internet. Suddenly, an intimate video that purports to show the hip-hop artist in a covered romance with her co-star Chris Johnson went viral. The video is anything but innocent, and it features the same co-star that she has been working with on her most recent film, The Love You Give. The film depicts much more than just Yandy, and despite not being meant for public consumption, the film went viral on social media, shocking fans with Chris's professional chemistry. The consequences were immediate. The public can now evaluate Yandy's private life in its entirety, and her marriage to men is in danger of failing. How did the public become aware of this? Aware of this private moment, is this the start of something much bigger, or was it a setup? The drama is just beginning, and feelings are running high as accusations fly. What will Yandy do in the wake of this terrible betrayal? How will men he sees react? Who is responsible for the leak of this terrible video? The truth will be exposed, so listen up. Yandy Smith is at the center of the latest entertainment industry crisis that is making headlines worldwide. Her new role in the film The Love You Give, which was supposed to be a career-defining one, has instead become entangled in one of the most contentious disputes of the year after a covered private video of her and her co-star Chris Johnson went viral. It was never meant for public consumption, but this video, which shows a loving moment between Chris and Yandy away from the cameras and the filming location, has created a lot of buzz on social media and sparked intense speculation about her personal life. Can be seen making personal jokes, laughing fervently, and even appearing to kiss. Although the kiss may not seem like much to some, there is no doubting the two actors' chemistry, and it has sparked rumors of a covered romance that no one saw coming. However, when the video went viral online, many people were shocked at first. Yandy has always been considered a family-oriented celebrity who has built a solid reputation as a strong, independent woman and a devoted wife of men. Her appearances on Love and Hip Hop have contributed to the development of her public persona over the years, presenting her as a deeply committed family woman. She is well known for her love and support of her husband, Yandy, with whom she has children. Fans are suddenly questioning everything they think they know about her because this video threatens to destroy that carefully crafted image. The video's release date is almost too important to miss. In the weeks leading up to the scandal, Yandy shared on social media how she and Mrs. were. She a perfect, contented family by posting pictures of their time together, their travels, and their family. But the video featuring Yandy and Chris tells a whole different story that no one expected, leaving viewers confused. Viewers' opinions are divided, and fans and followers have responded in different ways. Some fans quickly dismissed the video, claiming it is just a scene from the movie. They argue that the chemistry between Chris and Yandy on TV was purely. There are a lot of theories and speculations on the internet about Yandy's marriage to Mings. Fans point out how intimate the movie is, with Chris and Yandy seeming much more at ease with each other than is appropriate given their working relationship. Some fans, however, aren't so sure. Have been chronicling their relationship's highs and lows for years. Their relationship has been one of the most well-publicized in the reality TV industry, both during their happier and more difficult times. But this shocking video is now casting doubt on everything. How could the woman who has consistently stood up for her husband Yandy betray him in this way? Men DCs are said to. He has always been the more reserved of the two, rarely responding to rumors or engaging in public drama. But many close to him claim that this is not the case. According to reports, what he saw has saddened him, and he is finding it difficult to trust Yandy, the woman he thought was so familiar. Men DCs are unsure whether or not. Although she has not yet publicly responded to the video, those close to her assert that she is under pressure. Although she is used to being the center of attention, this is not the case. Insiders claim that NBC has been distant since the tape was made public and that the couple has argued angrily behind closed doors. However, their marriage will not survive this betrayal, and the video has caused a significant rift between them. Many people believe that Yandy's co-star Chris Johnson leaked the video, so he is also feeling the heat. Although there isn't any concrete evidence that he was responsible for the footage's release, his close involvement in the affair has infuriated many. The film has been seen by millions of people, and the harm done cannot be undone. Chris has tried to defend himself, but it's becoming harder to ignore the growing pressure. According to those close to him, he has received a ton of messages from fans asking for explanations, and he is struggling to deal with the fallout. The video keeps going viral as the days go by, and more fans are leaving comments on it. Some are quick to defend her, claiming that the video was just a friendly moment between co-stars. The production team of Love You Gives is desperately trying to keep things under control amid this drama. The film was supposed to be one of the biggest releases of the year, but it's unclear if it will ever be released because of the incident. Although some people are upset with Yandy for allegedly betraying her husband, one thing is certain: Yandy's carefully crafted public image is in grave danger. Regarding its lead actress, although nothing has been confirmed yet, there have been rumors of delays and possibly reshoots. According to reports, the producers are considering cutting some of Yandy's scenes from the final product, but this would only exacerbate the controversy. The movie's legitimacy is already being questioned by fans, with many of them fearing that the drama may now overshadow it. Currently, people are talking more while Yandy tries to remain silent about the video, and rumors are spreading the longer she remains, which is clearly aggravating fans. It feels like things are getting worse faster than anyone could have imagined, and it's unclear what Yandy's future holds as the drama continues to escalate. The hidden affair between Yandy Smith and Chris Johnson is one of the most talked about scandals in recent memory. Time will tell, but one thing is certain: will she speak out in response to the video? Will she try to keep her marriage to men intact? What about the movie? Will it be able to move past the scandal? Going strong, and the fallout from her private video is still being felt. Supporters are split on whether to defend Yandy or condemn her for what many believe to be a betrayal of her marriage to menaces. The gossip machine is not stopping, and the rumors are only getting stronger. This story has surely become one of the most explosive stories in the entertainment industry, and Men DC's is reportedly struggling. Friends and family have expressed concerns about his handling of the situation, saying that he has always been the one to keep his personal affairs private and avoid the spotlight, but this betrayal has left him stunned. Those who know him well say that men are completely shocked by what Yandy has done. He has assisted her for it. He must now, however, investigate everything. Was their relationship as strong as he thought it was? Did they really love each other? Men DC has reportedly had several emotional breakdowns in recent days. Behind the scenes, he has been talking to Yandy and trying to find solutions to the issues that have been bothering him. He has supported her through good times and bad, and even put up with her time away from home while she was filming Love and Hip Hop. Since the tape was made public, Yandy has remained silent, but being the professional that she is, sources claim that she has been avoiding Mendesi's attempts to address the situation by choosing to remain rather than face the growing charges. However, this silence has only served to fuel the fire, and fans are growing more and more irritated with her silence, searching for answers, and they want them fast. The longer Yandy remains silent, the more rumors circulate, and fans accuse her of trying to conceal the truth. Some even wonder if Yandy is attempting to sever all ties with menaces to prepare to reveal her relationship with Chris Johnson. Yandy's carefully crafted public persona as a loving mother and wife destroyed what was once a symbol of power and devotion is now viewed with suspicion and derision. Her fans are questioning the authenticity of her public declarations of love for NVCs and her posts, which feature exquisitely crafted family photos. Could it all have been a front? Did the images of happy occasions and family vacations act as a chic facade for the real drama occurring behind closed doors? One of the most shocking aspects of the couple is that this issue has divided its fan base. Some people have united in support of Yandy, claiming that the video was a mistake and that it is unfair to hold her responsible for a single incident. These supporters argue that everyone makes mistakes and that she deserves forgiveness. They claim that the kiss in the video was only a brief exchange between two actors who were filming a scene and were absorbed in. Since Yandy has always supported her family in love, doesn't change the good things she's done over the years, but some people think she has betrayed them completely. They argue that she has a duty to tell her fans the truth about what happened with her kids and Meneses. Some even theorize that there may have been more than a kiss between the two of them. Even though no one is positive, rumors grew the longer Yandy remained silent. The video's influence has spread beyond men's, and Yandy's co-star Chris Johnson is also coping with his storm. She and Chris Johnson accuse her of being dishonest about their connection. Did they have a secret relationship that lasted for months? When Chris accepted the role in the video, fans criticized him and accused him of taking advantage of Yandy's vulnerability. They questioned whether he had any ulterior motives, or if it was all part of a larger plan to get close to Yandy, or if he was just having a passionate moment. Since the video went viral, Chris has tried to keep a low profile, but the pressure is mounting from both his fans and the media. Despite his efforts to distance himself from the problem, Chris is unable to deny that he was involved in an incident that permanently destroyed Yandy's marriage. According to insiders, Chris has been under a lot of pressure from the film's crew. Chris is reportedly feeling the heat and beginning to understand the full extent of the harm the video has caused, who are desperately trying to distance themselves from the incident. They have even suggested that reshoots would be necessary to salvage the film, but it's easier said than done. The damage has already been done, and some supporters still hold out hope that Yandy and Means will. One thing is certain though, despite the criticism, they believe that the couple's close bond will help them get through this difficult time and eventually find a way to move past the scandal. Others, on the other hand, are less optimistic, fearing that Mintz and Yandy's relationship may end as a result of this and that their marriage may not support the pressure of public scrutiny. Although Yandy's life will never be the same after all of this drama, everyone is now unsure of what is real and what isn't after the video showed a side of her that they never expected to see. At this point, it seems like the only thing to do is wait and see how things play out. Will Yandy and Mintz be split up by the scandal, or will they stay together? Time will tell, but the tension continues to rise as the hours go by. Once a symbol of resilience and strength, Yandy is now fighting to maintain her reputation in the face of harsh criticism. Her silence is also causing rumors, leading admirers to question her true motivations. Could she be planning to leave the marriage, or is she simply giving herself more time to deal with this massive betrayal of confidence? But it seems like Mintz is nearing his own breaking point. He is clearly experiencing the emotional toll of witnessing his family being split apart by this controversy. He has always been known for his ability to maintain composure and handle adversity, but this time is different. Yandy has never been in the public eye due to his actions, and it's clear that in anticipation of this tragic Saba's next phase, fans are watching. The answers are more elusive than ever, and the questions are growing. Will Yandy make a statement? Will the Mind DCs have the fortitude to pardon her? Or is this one of the most talked about partnerships in Hollywood about to end? The emotional toll of it is becoming too much for him to handle. Who knows where this drama will go? Without a doubt, the world is watching as Yandy Smith's life spirals into chaos and the drama only intensifies daily. It's becoming clear that the fallout from the controversy surrounding the private video of Chris Johnson and Yandy Smith is affecting more people than just the main characters in this drama. Behind-the-scenes tensions are high, and what initially seemed to be a private matter between men and Yandy have quickly become a public spectacle that is dividing not only their fans, but also their entire inner circle. Insiders said that Mintz, who has always been known for his poise, is turning to close friends for support, but he is having a time accepting the betrayal. Mintz has been sharing his feelings of hurt and confusion with people he trusts. Those closest to him are just as confused by the situation as he is, and he has been asking questions that nobody seems to be able to answer. It is even more painful because he clearly didn't expect this to happen. How could the woman he has supported and loved for years allow herself to become entangled in something like this? Friends and family who have known men VCs for years have reported are worried about his mental health. He has never been so exposed, and the stress of the scandal is beginning to wear him down. Reports say he has been unable to focus on anything else, and some people are worried that could affect his career. Given his constant presence in the public eye, NBC is well known for his work in the music industry and his prior work on. Since his personal life is now affecting his professional life, it's unclear how it will impact his future endeavors. One of the most severe aspects of the fallout is the emotional distance between Men and Yandy. Both parties appear to be withdrawing into silence as the weeks go by, and their communication appears to be deteriorating. Sources claim Yandy has been avoiding more attention by keeping it. It appears that the damage has already been done, even though her staff has been working hard to manage her reputation and deal with the negative news. The more she keeps things from the public, the more her admirers begin to question her intentions. Yandy has occasionally made references to the emotional toll the scandal has taken on her. Despite the silence, she has posted cryptic comments on social media on occasion about the importance of self-reflection and finding strength in difficult times. Despite their ambiguity, these posts have fueled rumors that Yandy is secretly going through a period of self-discovery and life re-evaluation. Fans are wondering if this means that Yandy thinks. Yandy's staff has been making extra efforts to steer the conversation by telling reporters that she is trying to move forward and is focused on her family. But admirers who feel duped by her behavior seem to find these remarks insufficient. Everyone is unsure whether she is trying to make sense of what has happened or about breaking up with men. Those who once regarded Yandy as a loving wife and mother are now wondering if they were wrong all along. Chris Johnson, the co-star at the center of the controversy, is dealing with her new side, which is secretive, distant, and appears detached. Despite his best attempts to keep a low profile, Chris is unable to avoid the media frenzy surrounding his relationship with Yandy. Fans have flooded his social media accounts with accusations that he is taking advantage of the situation and attempting to ruin Yandy's marriage. Chris is reportedly feeling the weight of the public's disapproval as the pressure on him mounts. Yandy's film, the production company that first brought her and Chris together, is also attempting to limit the harm. To distance themselves from the problem and avoid more negative publicity, they have been working behind the scenes. Sources claim that they have considered changing the marketing strategy of the movie and perhaps even reshooting some scenes, though it's unclear how much. In the meantime, Chris has only made a few brief statements denying any malice and has mostly remained silent about the controversy. However, considering the overwhelming evidence against him, even these statements seem meaningless. There are rumors of a potential cover-up attempt occurring behind the scenes, according to some reports. Employees are working hard to conceal the controversy in an attempt to change public perception and eliminate any evidence of the video. Insiders claim that they have reached out to certain media outlets and offered them exclusive stories in exchange for less coverage of the conflict. But the more they try to control the narrative, the more it becomes clear that some of Yandy's friends have thrown their support and encouragement behind her, while others have been more critical. Rumor has it that some of her closest supporters are beginning to doubt her. No amount of spin will undo the damage that has been done, and every attempt to repair Yandy's reputation only makes matters worse. One close to the family said that Yandy's actions have destroyed her relationships with Meneses and those who have always supported her. The insider said, "She seems to have lost her way. She was once a person that people looked up to and considered a role model. She is now simply another famous person embroiled in controversy." According to sources, Men VC and Yan's children are currently dealing with this problem as the continuous media attention is destroying their family life. It's clear that the children are not immune to the stress, despite NBC's purported efforts to shield them from the attention. Those closest to the family are worried about how the children will handle the damage to their parents' relationship and the long-term effects this controversy will have on them. They have been watching the once happy home on TV for years, but now it's a place of stress and worry. According to reports, Yandy is focusing on her professional initiatives in an attempt to save her career. Although Yandy has been spotted working on new projects and attending events, it's clear that she has changed from the confident, composed woman she once was due to the video scandal. Her staff is pushing her other endeavors and doing everything they can to keep her in the public eye, but her personal life is in chaos. According to recent reports, the video was part of a continuous flirtation between Chris and Yandy rather than a one-time incident. Insiders speculate that they may have had a deeper, more intimate relationship that went beyond their professional boundaries. Fans are learning more about the actual video as the weeks pass. Now, some people wonder if Yandy and Mink's marriage was ever truly stable after this news that shocked the media. Others wonder if the video is the only proof of their relationship's issues or if there were signs of it all along. It seems like new twists and surprises are being revealed every day, so the drama is far from over. Every new revelation captivates the audience though it's unclear what the future holds for these three individuals as the controversy unfolds, one thing is certain: their lives will never be the same. As the drama reaches its conclusion, the lives of Chris Johnson Mink and Yandy Smith continue to crumble under the weight of public attention. Every step forward for Yandy feels like a struggle against her old behavior. And as more people continue to blame her, she is forced to face the harsh reality of her choices. Meanwhile, Mink is at a crossroads and unsure if his marriage will withstand this public uproar. The tension is intense because everyone is watching them every step of the way. Escalated to a breaking point behind closed doors, the couple's once strong relationship is now in ruins. According to those close to them, the two are reportedly having problems communicating after their once unbreakable love was shattered. According to reports, Mink is deeply offended by Wendy's behavior and her handling of the situation. Many people think Yandy has not shown any. Insiders say that Mink has started to think about his options and decide whether it is worth fighting for a marriage that now appears to have been founded on deception. His top priorities are his children and the toll the drama is having on them. And contrition has only made the men he sees more irritable. He no longer has faith in her, and he finds it harder and harder to envision a future with her. He is doing everything possible to keep them safe from the chaos because it is all happening so publicly. However, it's becoming more difficult as the controversy continues to dominate the news. He is now fighting to keep his marriage intact, protect his family from the negative attention, and maintain what little dignity he still has. Meanwhile, Yandy's reputation is in jeopardy because the scandal still haunts her. Her once thriving career is now in jeopardy as large corporations and sponsors begin to distance themselves from her, despite her best efforts to deflect attention with new endeavors and appearances. Fans are divided as well. Some feel duped and no longer view Yandy as the role model they once admired, while others continue to support her because they believe she deserves another chance. No amount of media manipulation seems to be able to reverse the irreversible shift in the public's perception of her. Chris Johnson is coping with the fallout from his actions. Online outrage has erupted over the private video he appears in, with numerous followers accusing him of taking advantage of Yandy's vulnerability. Chris has tried to maintain a low profile, but it's becoming increasingly difficult to avoid the criticism, according to people. Once seemingly on the cusp of success, his career is now in jeopardy, and he could be blacklisted by the industry. What was originally intended to be a private moment, the video has now turned into a difficult-to-get-out scandal that could ruin a career. He is feeling the strain of the situation and is seriously considering his future in show business. The impact that this controversy is having on Mink's and Yandy's children, however, continues to be the biggest shockwave. Insiders say the couple's children are struggling to cope with the extended media attention and the strain it's placing on their family's dynamics. Those close to the marriage say the children are confused by the situation. Their world has been completely upended, And despite the best efforts of men DC to shield them from the worst, their once perfect family life is now history, and no one can predict what the future holds. The aftermath of the video has also generated a lot of speculation about the true nature of Chris and Yandy's relationship. Now many are. Though Yandy has denied having a romantic relationship with Chris, many people are not persuaded. According to some insiders, the two are much closer than Yandy has made them appear to be, and some even theorize that they may have had a covert relationship even before the video was made public. Fans are obviously eager to learn more about this controversy, which has undoubtedly led to more questions than answers. As the investigation into the video leak continues, more information is coming to light. Rumor has it that the video wasn't a one-time incident, but rather the continuation of a relationship that Yandy and Chris kept hidden from the public. Insiders said the video was only the start of the relationship, which was kept under wraps for months. Some even say that even though Yandy and Chris had planned to make their relationship public, but the video leak has forced them to deal with the fallout much sooner than they had expected. There's a catch though. Recent reports claim that the footage was intentionally made public. According to some accounts, Chris Johnson may have leaked the movie himself to capitalize on the media frenzy, though this hasn't been confirmed yet. According to reports, Yandy has been in crisis mode since the video leak, trying to salvage what's left of her personal and professional lives. If this turns out to be true, the entire controversy was part of a well-planned plan to increase both Chris and Yandy's public profiles. This would undoubtedly change the playing field and cast a shadow over everything that has happened. She's been working with her public relations team to manage the story, but it's much harder than she expected. Despite her best efforts to manage the damage, she can't escape the negative publicity that fans and the media are causing. The situation seems to be getting worse every day, and her reputation is being further harmed. Mint is also at fault. Her reputation is being further damaged, and things are becoming worse every day. Mint is picking up the pieces of his broken world. The once confident man is now questioning everything about his marriage. Although he is trying to keep things somewhat normal for the sake of their children, his relationship with Yandy has been irreparably damaged, and it is clear that nothing will ever be the same. Chris Johnson Mintz and Yandy's marriage is in ruins, and it's unclear if they'll be able to rebuild the trust that has been lost. The fact that the controversy is still making headlines shows that it's far from over, and fans are eager to see how things will work out as more. When information is made public, will Yandy and DC be able to mend their damaged marriage? Time will tell if controversy will ever benefit Chris Johnson's career. But one thing is certain. These three people's lives will undoubtedly never be the same, and their fans are incomplete. Astonishment at the intense drama that surrounded Chris Johnson Mintz, and everyone is wondering how this story will end, and there are still many surprising twists to come. Yandy Smith, terrible betrayals and shocking revelations in this book. What do you think will happen next? Can the tense relationship between Yandy and DC be resolved, or is their marriage irreparably ruined? You can sense that Chris Johnson's career is doomed and that he will never clear his name. Strain, and we're curious about your thoughts. Please leave your thoughts in the space provided below. Do you believe that? Has Chris and Yandy's affair been a secret all along, or is this just publicity? Stunt, are guys being manipulated, or is this problem more complex than it first seems? Wrongful accusations, we respect your opinions and would want to hear them if you would like. Don't forget to hit the like button for more updates. We found this story to be as shocking as the video. If you want to stay up to date on this scandal and other celebrity dramas, please subscribe to our channel. Narrative's next stage to be the first to know when we disclose the most recent startling details. Make sure to click the bell alert. Remember that this drama is only getting started, and the world is observing.